Are you ready to take your finances to the next level? Are you ready to learn what's not taught in schools regarding building generational wealth? If your answer is yes, welcome to the conversation. Let's talk income shifting. Let's talk cash flow management. Let's talk improving your credit score. Let's talk investing. Let's talk finance with Melissa and Tony.
Y'all hold tight. Old folks in technology. I see a little screen where Melissa's supposed to be, but ain't no Melissa. I'm here. I know how to work my equipment. She is the host of the show, so I guess we gotta wait. Okay, she got two screens. She got two screens going on. She got a black screen on this side. Oh, you there?
I have no idea why it's another screen up there. Hold on.
Hey, this don't happen on my show. See, I be on point with mine. She's supposed to be the techie person, right? As you can see, she done disappeared again. She got a black screen on this side, and her face done disappeared. So we're gonna give her a minute to get her stuff together. While she's doing that, I'll introduce myself. I'm Tony Clopton of the Tony Clopton Show. This is not my show, y'all. So whatever happens on this show, technical difficulties, all on Melissa since she ain't here to defend herself. But anyway, we are excited about this promo, and we want to share some information with how we're building this team. We're trying to build a team, so we are actually in the Alabama. Oh, she back. Okay.
But I still see another screen up there.
Don't even worry about it. It ain't bothering me. If it bothers you, we'll leave it alone because
you know that's bothering me.
Okay, go ahead and try to figure it out.
We'll already know.
Yeah.
I ain't never had this to happen before. Well, who is the third person?
Maybe it's somebody there.
Or is it my? Oh, maybe it was my
Okay, there you go. You done something.
Oh,
it's gone. There you go. Well,
you know what? My computer just wanted me to make an entrance. That's all it is. It wanted me to make an entrance, and I'll tell you why. You know why it wanted me to make an entrance today? Because as you can see on the screen there, it's my Sigmaversary. Sigmaversary. 27 years ago today.
Okay, Sigmaversary. I get it.
One of the illustrious women of Sigma Gamma Rho Incorporated. And myself,
all right,
and my other 5 Lions fans out of, let me see. Okay. Let me get this right. I'm old now. Donetta, who's out of Detroit. Kenyatta out of Chi-Town, Chicago. Myself. Letitia, wait a minute. Is Letitia out of Birmingham. Tawana out of Ucalla. And Dolores out of Birmingham. 6 fine wines and 6. So, had to get that out there and give us our accolades. Since it is November, and this is my Sigmaversary. Okay, so now.
Well, congratulations.
Now that I'm past that, hello, everyone. My name is Melissa King, and I am, wait a minute, what my signature line? Oh, please, wait a minute now. It's supposed to be a thing.
Now, we did this last Tuesday, and you said that you was going to get better. It seemed like you didn't got worse. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I am the home-based business owner. That would be me. So I have been a home-based business owner now with a company called My Econ for 8 years. My financial guru over here next to me turned me on to the business. I didn't know whether it was going to be a good move or a bad move. So I just, I said, I'm going to trust you. But if I go to jail, it's your ass. So he assured me that I would not go to jail, and praise the Lord. I ain't stepped a day in Julie Tutwiler yet. And then don't blame me. Because what I learned is how to be on the right side of the financial system to have financial success. Now, I can't even put a price on how much that got me from that little one-time purchase I made 8 years ago. I mean, I would really have to dig out the calculator and, you hear that? I heard echo.
No.
I thought I heard an echo. Okay. Yeah. I had to pull out some calculator, add up some receipts to show you exactly how much I have cash flow. But I can honestly tell you that being in this business has changed and saved my financial life. All right. So we back again tonight. We were here on Tuesday, and we were hitting y'all with the facts about how for 95 cents, you shouldn't even have no question. You should just be saying, sign me up. Because
well, you know what? I think we gotta. I mean, it could be some new people out there, and we have to tell them what we're here for. I know you're a little rusty, and I know you have some difficulty, but we got to act like it may be 1,000 people out there, and they say, okay, we got some people on. They're talking. I see some little money flying all over the place, but what they talking about? So let's put it in reverse and tell them why we're here and what we're doing.
Well, I've already introduced myself. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce myself like Melissa. Been in this business for 8 years. I've learned a few things about money that I didn't know, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm not going to let my pride get in the way of saying I know everything, because I don't. I've connected with some people that are already wealthy, and I'm learning. I'm still learning, because things change, right, all the time. And we're in position to learn and help people. So this is what our business is about. We help people get cash flow positive. We show people how to become a business owner. We have products and services that people can use, that people need. We ain't talking about just, potions and stuff to make you feel good. This ain't no get rich quick, none of that stuff. It is a process of being wealthy, how to get wealthy using your own money. So this is what we're here for, because our company offers promo every year, and we're excited doing this promo year because most people have the excuses that they don't have the money to start. They don't have the right credit to get started, and they don't have time. So we're here to help you guys get over those hurdles, and it's offering our membership at a low discount rate. So let's go. Let's dive in, Melissa. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna talk about?
Hey, Phil, I'm letting you run the show tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
me?
Yeah,
on your show?
On our show.
Oh, okay. So hey, check this out. So our business has a lot of products and services, and I don't want to go through all of them, but the 2 or 3 that we talk about all the time is getting cash flow positive, and that's adjusting your W-4 if you have a job. Melissa, could you tell people what the purpose of the W-4 is?
The purpose of the W-4 is to let the government or Uncle Sam know how much money you want taken out of your check for income taxes. That is the purpose.
Correct.
And they advise you to update it as often as your situation changes, or you may want to, first of the year is coming up, just do it once a year, first of the year, make sure everything is still what it was last year.
Okay, Melissa, I got to ask you a question. Okay. We know people that work on their job all the time. Why would somebody want to adjust that W-4? What reasons would somebody want to go back in and revisit it?
Okay, so well, a lot of people don't know because I didn't know either. Based on what you have going on in your financial background, meaning like when you first start your job and you complete that W-4. Now, somebody like yourself, I know you've been at your company for 20 plus years. So when you first started, you were younger, probably didn't have any kids yet. Were you married already? Were you already married? Okay. All right. So if you filled it out when you first started, all of that basic information that they ask you, are you single? Do you have any dependents? All that type of stuff. Your answer would be totally different than what it is now, right?
Right.
So, and not to mention the fact that back then, I'm pretty sure you were making less money, right?
Yes.
So all of this whole system is based on how much money you make, and there's a percentage there. The average person that works a 9-to-5 job is taxed anywhere between 18 and 35. Is that right?
Or probably higher now, yeah.
18, so
30.
If they're taxing 30% of your income 20 years ago, that's a whole different amount than 30% of your income now. And then let's say you didn't have any allowances or anything because you didn't have any kids claim, you were single, this, that, and the other. So all of that affects how much, you're going to be taxed. So if you don't update that every year, and let's say you didn't have like 4 or 5 kids since you've been at the job, okay, that's something that needs to be adjusted on your W-4. Or at least, the old way it was set up, they would ask you about, have you calculating allowances. They completely changed how they do it now, but it still is based on that type of information. So, like, let's say you've been married and you get a divorce. Well, your financial situation has changed because you're no longer, if you're married, filing joint, you're not doing that anymore. So that needs to be updated. If you got kids, now they done got older, they done graduated from college, they're on their own. You might have been counting them as a deduction or allowances before, but the truth of the matter is they don't count no more. They out of the house. So it's things like that that are the reason why you want to make sure you update that form, because that's what they're basing how much to tax you at, what your tax rate is going to be.
Okay, let's stop right there. I like the fact that you gave us different scenarios on why someone should adjust the W-4, and adjusting that W-4 puts more money back in your pocket. But specifically, we're talking specifically while we're here is not only to talk to you about the different situations in your life, but to actually operate a home-based business. So you can adjust your W-4 because you have a home-based business. So that ties in with your job and your business together. They go in together. And the things that you operate your business with, like your cell phone, right? Like the utilities in your home with the lights, going out to vacation. We gotta have power. We got vehicles that we drive, right? So we want to share what a home-based business actually does to your paycheck. It makes a big difference when you have a business, and we're trying to give you guys access to a system that teaches you how to do it. We're not going to go in through training on this because we're in promo mode. We're in promotion mode. We're trying to build a team. So we have to give you enough information to educate you to make a decision about investing $1 to get the information. That's where our business comes in at. We're sharing a membership that has a cost, a value, that's going to put more money back in your pocket. So my question I asked yesterday was, how fast can you have $1 to join this business? If you have to think about it, you really need this business.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you got to think about $1, you do. You really do. Because Things is tight.
Yeah, it's tight. If you can't afford, and that's the reason why the promos come up every year. The co-founder understands people are tight on cash, and they're not thinking about a business. They're trying to just make it over into next year, right? To maybe possibly get it.
And this is the time of year when people are on their push too, because it's the end of the year, it's the holidays. Hey, said cool home team. Said Cool Hampton said,
Hey,
you can't argue with $1. You cannot argue with $1. And that is,
hey, believe it or not, some people can.
Oh yeah.
Some people can.
That's right. So can you imagine letting $1 stand between you and thousands of dollars? I can't.
Yeah.
Not $1.
So
now, if you telling me $1,000, then I might have to think real hard about it. If you was like, I'm gonna need 1,000 to get you going, then I'm gonna be like,
I might be able to get you 500. No,
I don't even know about 500. And the way things are going now, inflation, and gas, you know, I done got to the point. I'd be like, you know how people be talking about when kids be breastfeeding, they say sometimes you just gotta snatch them off the nipple, right? Well, when I go to the gas station, I be pumping. I just have to snatch. When I get up about $45, I'm like, I'm cutting you off. You done. I snatch it.
Yeah.
Now, how long I'm gonna be able to drive without having to go back? But it does something for me mentally to not have to go over $45. You know, it's a mind thing. But what I'm saying is we're getting to the end of the year. Things are tight. People are trying to move money around for Christmas and holidays and Black Friday and all that stuff. And all they're thinking about is if I can just make it through to the first of the year. And you know what most people are trying to make it through to the first of the year for, right?
Income tax.
Income tax. I've always heard, I used to hear the running joke, and see, I never could get it because I didn't have no kids, and I wouldn't get no big fat income tax check. So I would hear people say, you know, we have 2 Christmases. The first one on the 25th be light, but that second one, when them income taxes come in, that's the real Christmas. And I used to be like, see, I was never in a position where I was getting a big refund. So, you know, that just didn't, I'm just like, well, you know, good for you. It ain't helping me none. But a lot of people are trying to cruise control through the end of the year so that when the first of the year rolls around, they're ready to do that income tax. You know, a lot of people do what is it, where you go and get your money early and they charge you a little something for it because you ain't even thinking about that, you know, while you around here questioning $1. You got folks that's charging you what, $400-500 to get your money early, and you like, well, I'm getting $6,000. I ain't gonna miss that, you know. But we got to chase you around the world about 95.
This is what's really sad. It's the cycles of how big business is going to get your money, and even when you get a refund, think about this. You've already used credit cards. You've already probably was late on a couple of bills. You're already floating some debt. You done borrowed from somebody saying, hey, when I get my income tax back, I'm going to get you back. And the thing about it is, you know, you're going to always overspend. And a lot of times you're overspending on borrowed money. And when you on borrowed money, the income tax that you thought you was going to get, when you don't get it, it's going to be a bad first of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the cycle is getting worse. I mean, if you combat inflation along with the credit card debt and then the job situation where they're not paying to outpace inflation, it's almost like they put you in a pinch. So I would not rely on a refund check next year because you've already not paid, you know, you're floating a lot of debt and then you end up having to pay the debt back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it just ends up being a cycle, but the way big business sets it up, you don't see it. You know, like I said, I've been referring back more and more to your what is it? Food and circus that you were
Bread
telling
and
us
circus.
about? Bread and
Bread and
circus.
circus. Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more that thing makes sense because the way we look at it, and it's all mindset. Mindset says work hard all year. When your first of the year comes, you file your taxes, you're gonna get a bag, take that money, catch up on some bills, do something fun.
Yeah.
Okay, if we reverse this and you're getting that money during the year, it ain't nothing to go back and catch up on. You
Right.
already there. And
Yep.
then not only that, because you already there and you put that money to use and gotten your debt down or whatever, you still got some extra money left over. Because when I've told you before, my first year in my econ, I didn't have a lot of deductions before. Only had the one kid. She was school age, so I wasn't getting a lot of write-offs for her. So basically, she was all I had to claim, and I wouldn't get no big bag from having that one child. So, when I first started and we adjusted my W-4, and I know y'all keep hearing us say adjust. It's adjust because before I was a W-2 only person, meaning all I had was my W-2 job. Once I started with this business, my econ, I went from being a W-2 earner only to a 1099 and a W-2. Now that 1099 is what came in and brought the deductions that got me more money to take home with my check. It's almost like it made up for the house I didn't own, the 6 kids I ain't have, all of the things that other people can use, but I didn't have it, and if you don't have it and your tax preparer
Let me ask you this. Do you remember the conversation we had? Is like when you don't have any deductions, a tax preparer or tax professional will say you need to get a house or you need to have some kids.
Right.
They don't realize that a business is just as good as having a house and having kids. So if you know some people out there,
you ain't got no
right.
labor.
You ain't got to go through none of that.
You ain't got to get out there and cut your grass.
Right. So this is probably a good thing for us to say, hey, look, we need to build our business with some single people out there. I'm looking for some single people because I know you're getting hit over the head in the taxes. I'm looking for some people that kids are in college and they don't have no more tax write-offs. I'm looking for people like Melissa. She's what you call a Sigma Gamma Rho person. I need some frat on my team. I need some sorority sisters on my team because they connected. They got that sisterhood and that brotherhood. I need some blue fives and some A5A and all that ski win. I need all them. I need all y'all to come in, join the team, and at the end of this year, the 2024, you're gonna try to figure out what happened to Tony. He done walked away from his job, y'all.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I'm like, and y'all help me do it. We did it together. That's the story I want to tell.
And you know what? It's amazing because this week, like I said, this is November, so we've been celebrating all month because of our, it's our founder month. So I've been doing activities this week where I could with some of my sorors. And it's amazing how many of us are in that same situation where, now my kid isn't grown, but a lot of them, the kids are off, they're in college, whole different stage of life than say when you first pledged like 30, 20, 15 years ago, you know what I mean? So as life changes and evolves, our what we need to get by on changes as well. And so, I just thought I thought that was so funny that you have so much more in common with people than you would think when you start looking at the financial situation. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I hadn't have done this business, I would hate to think about. Because I ain't afraid. With all of the inflation we've been dealing with and the rising cost of things and everything, I'm feeling the pinch. I ain't gonna sit here and say because I have a business, I don't feel the pinch. But see,
me too.
What's a pinch to me right now would have been a whole chunk.
Yeah,
like
they
a
took you out.
whole
Yeah.
right. So it's like I think about it now, like if I didn't have this business, they would be knocking me upside the head bad. But with the whole tax thing, because my financial situation, as far as I still don't own a home, I'm still renting. I still have a daughter who's only getting older, which means she's getting closer and closer to me not being able to claim her. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a blessing, but my salary has increased, which puts me in a higher tax bracket. So
Yeah.
so it's like if I didn't have the business to fall back on for the deductions and everything, I would be up SHIT creek.
I'm glad you said that, because it's like people, and I try not to go into trainer mode, but people don't realize the biggest part of it is owning the business. That's the bonus part. And the products and services are good, and getting your credit fixed and taking trips at discount rates. That's good. But right now, people need to know that just having a business for the next 2 or 3 months can put like $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. Because I know at the end of the year, most people want to do some traveling. They buying clothes, they taking hotels, expenses. They buying a lot of stuff and not knowing that most of the stuff you buying could be a write-off, and you can claim it on your taxes, right? So it's like, how do you not talk about fixing your credit, but the business part is really what. The $1, I don't care if the business is $500. It's going to be worth it to have and operate as a business, so you can get that money back. If you're not getting your money back, you're going to always continue to struggle because of taxes, inflation, and big business. You have to become a business owner. I hate to say this, but going to school, they're teaching you how to become a worker, a employee. So it's crazy. It's like our business is kind of like the opposite of that. We're trying to teach you how to become a business owner and eventually leave employee status. And there's nothing wrong with doing both, because you can really, especially if you love your job. I ain't going to lie. I do not love my job, because they taking too much of my time. I could be somewhere else doing stuff that I want to do. Like, I take care of family. Take care of family first. Your job, you can take seed money from your job. Right. Our business, the business is so low. I can gift you $1 to get you in, and hopefully you'll see the benefits of it. But it's $1. It's less than $1, y'all. So if just say if you know 100 people that was willing to take a look at your business, and just say 50 stayed in, and those 50 got 50 more people, you're looking at a 6-figure income based on our comp plan. Our comp plan will get you to a 6-figure income with just a small amount of people. That's why we say 10 to win, because all we want to do is get 10 and teach the 10 what we did. And that's the leverage pay system, y'all. We got to get on a leverage pay system in business, and not as an employee. That's just one person getting paid. A check come in, bills go out, check come in, bills go out. And you're going to repeat this cycle. So you need leverage income, right?
Most definitely.
So who would you like to have on your team? I ain't going to lie. I'm just trying to brainstorm, and I'm thinking about single people that don't have kids. And I already know they ain't getting big refund checks. I'm looking at some fraternities. Most of my partners, they Sigmas. I got a couple of them in, but I'm trying to get them to understand, if you build a team, you can actually create a great income, before 2024.
And you know what? My thing about this, the reason, and I'm sure, like I told you, I look back and we've been doing this since 2020, as far as the YouTube going live, talking to people about it. And, I've told you before, I'm a quitter now. I ain't ashamed to say. Maybe I shouldn't say quitter. I'm a resigner. I will resign from something if it's not fulfilling, or if it's just, whatever. But I have stayed consistent with this. And then I had to kind of look back and I was like, now all of the stuff you done that you done walked away from, or said, it ain't worth it. What made you stay with this? So when I sat down and thought about, all of the things I gained from having this home-based business, That is why I'm still on here every week. Because I hope y'all don't think, well, I ain't even going to say that. Because I was going to say, a lot of people don't want to sign up with you because they think they're going to make you rich. Now, true enough, you can get rich from this business if you build a team and y'all, grow exponentially. I'm not saying that's not possible. But what I'm saying is that is not my goal, to use people so that I can get higher up. My goal is different. My goal is I came out here, or I joined this business and I learned so much stuff. Now I have a bachelor's degree. I went to college, graduated number 2 in my class. I always had good sense, but there I was 40 years old and did not know how money worked. I knew, for my job, I know medical terminology. I know codes. I know all kind of stuff. None of that stuff helped me with my money. You know what I mean? So, when I think about what I've been able to accomplish since I've done this for 8 years, when I started thinking about, and I'm not, I've never been one that's been big about building a team. But then I thought about it and I was like, I wrote down some stuff too today.
Okay.
I was on top of it.
Okay. Come on with it. Drop the knowledge. We listening. Go ahead. What you got, Coach? Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay. So what I have written down here, hey Pandy, good to see you, Pandy.
Pandy.
That's
Go
our other one, y'all. Y'all reach out to Pandy if you know her and you ready to get started. Reach out to Pandy. She handing out them 95 cents get started cost too. Okay, so let me get this right. So this is what I wrote down. I wrote down team versus solo. And so I was basically looking at, I never been much of it. You ain't gonna believe this, but I always been kind of a loner, and I never really been a joiner, and I don't do a lot of team activities, despite the fact, yes, I'm in a sorority. Yes, I have been on a job where we had teams, but I've never just been that, that person when it comes to a group. But when it comes to me, now, I run me. I know what to do for me. But, sometimes you don't want to feel like you're being overbearing and, trying to run people's life. But I thought about it. The difference between having a team and doing something solo, when you got a team, there's strength in numbers. Like, you trying to do something by yourself versus, let's say my car broke down and I'm out there on County Line Road and I'm trying to push it to the gas station. Me by myself, I'm gonna sit down in the middle of the road and cry. Because I know I can't get that car by myself. But if it's a team of us and we all pushing, we gonna get to that gas pump. Now I'm gonna have to buy them something at the store when we get there because they didn't help me out. But I don't care about that. It's a teamwork. Okay. Second thing, support. When it's you by yourself and you the only person, you your own hype man, you your own motivator, you your own accountability partner, it's so easy to fall off. It's real easy to fall off because I would give myself a pass all the time. I'd be like, you know what? You ain't got to work out today. You good. But if it's a team effort and you know that the only way the team is going to succeed is if you do your part, that's more of something that's going to make you want to get in there and get it done. You kind of feel like, and that brings me to the next thing, accountability. You don't want to let nobody else down because you being lazy or you don't feel like it today. When it's just you, you're like, well, if I don't do it, I ain't hurt nobody but me. But when it's a team, just sort of like, with your family, if you are head of your household and you are in charge of this team and you're not doing the stuff that you need to do, how the kids gonna be motivated to go to school? How the kids gonna know, how the wife gonna be motivated to cook? She don't feel like cooking, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? It's like when it's just you give yourself so many passes. But when it's a team, you know, you got people counting on you, you got people backing you up, you got people helping you make a move. And the last thing I wrote down is the biggest part of why I'm pushing this whole team thing, because y'all ain't never heard me really be on it about building a team before. But this is what really pushed me by the team. When I win, we all gonna win together. Okay. If it's just me and I win, you ain't gonna be happy for me. Well, you might be happy for me, but you ain't gonna have the same enthusiasm that you would have if we were both winning or all of us were winning together. So it's just like, you know, you were talking about, let me take you back to 1991, Cortland High School, when Tony's class did, for the fourth time in a row, had an undefeated football season, 13-0. See, you thought I wasn't paying attention, didn't you? So yeah. Imagine how crazy that would have been if you was the only one celebrating. I mean, I ain't even play sports, but even I was running into OP. I don't know nothing about football. Don't know what y'all did to win, but I was a part of the team, so I felt like I was winning too. That's how this business is, figuratively and literally. Because when I say figurative, I mean like we all in this together. We all working on this together. We all putting forth effort together. When you feel like you ain't feeling it today, I'm gonna come through and be like, look, what you want, what you need to do? We need to go live together, you know, and like you just have that more of a union. So my thing about winning together, literally, I want to see everybody learn all the stuff that I've been telling y'all about. I don't never want people to think that when I get on here and I'm telling you about my credit scores in the 800s now, and it used to be in the 500s, or when I talk about, you know, my investment accounts and stuff, I'm not doing that to rub that in nobody's face and make them feel bad. I'm doing that to let them know if I can do that, anybody can do it. And I'm willing to help you do it too. So I just feel like, especially as a community, you know, I never focus on, you know, trying to group or exclude anybody out. But in our community, we don't tend to grow like some of the other communities around us do, because we're not doing it as a team. So I feel like Tony taught me and shared with me what I can do to get my household together. When Pandy decided she wanted to come on, we both talked to Pandy. We got her going. It's just as easy as that. If you know, I know it's old school, reach one, teach one, but the fact of the matter is, if everybody has the knowledge as a community, we're gonna do better together because we're learning it together. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't feel like a used car salesman or nothing when I'm getting over here hollering about 10 to win, gun 10, because I'm trying to get, let's be realistic. 10 people doing a 95-cent membership is not going to put me on Forbes 500 list, you know. But it will make me feel good that somebody else is learning and they can pass it on to their kids. And as a generation, they can do better. It's so much out there that we don't know. So yeah, I'm pushing this like a used car salesman, but the difference is I ain't got a limit. We got a good product.
That's good, Melissa. You know what I think, and I'm gonna add on because we don't want to hold people on too long, but you know, I think that a lot of time we got to look at how we have to create the environment. It's like I've been kind of going back and forth about setting up a class at my church, right? That's like,
and I keep telling you.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I've been trying to, you know, it's so many distractions at home, right? You know, home is the safe place, the comfort zone. That's where you're going to lay around. You're going to find the couch, the bed, TVs in every room. It's almost like you got to remove yourself from all of the distractions to be able to get this information. And it's inside of the membership. But I think that we have to, in like other nationalities, I mean, in some churches, they do have financial classes inside of the church. I think that once you get them there, they know what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? To get a word, faith-based or educational base. And I think that if you collectively get enough people in a church setting or a school setting, we going back to the hotels, I think people know I'm coming to learn something. You got their full attention. But
Right.
online and at home, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, because believe it or not, comfort can be a distraction too.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you at home and you
True
curl up on the couch and it's a good movie on, and it's a decision between getting up and going in here and listening to some videos and doing some live versus laying down on that couch and watching TV and you all comfortable, that's a distraction.
It
That's
sure
a
will.
huge distraction.
And you know
So-
what I've done, and I said in my mind, we have to set goals, right? If you set a
Right.
goal and then set a time limit on it, this is for my procrastinators, y'all. If you don't set a goal and set a time frame to do that, you ain't gonna never do it. So
I'm bad.
it's like, that's why I think the co-founder said 10 to win. He helped us set the goal. Get 10 people. I want to help you get 10. So we're going to lower the enrollment to get people excited about it. Everybody got $1. So, okay, go ahead and get your folks signed up for $1. And hopefully the system will train them. Let the system train them. Now, you don't have to know everything. I don't know everything about credit, but it's inside of the credit repair system. I don't know everything about the W-4 adjustments. I know enough because I've done it myself, but it's inside of the membership. For $1, you can get access to that. So we just got to get people plugged into the system and let the system educate.
Right. Because, and that's the best part. Because even when
listen, look at the little froze. You're freezing up. They ain't nothing but the devil. We dropping some knowledge, y'all.
Am I froze? Can you see me? Am I moving?
She may have.
Am I froze? Am I back?
You kind of breaking up. You choppy.
Huh. I don't know what that is. But anyway, okay. Well, maybe that's just a sign that it's time to wrap it up. I'm still froze.
Yeah.
Well, you do it. You do it. You wrap it up. Now I can't see him. Panda, you out there? Can you hear me? Because he's telling me I'm froze and he done disappeared off my screen. Can you hear me, Panda? Okay. Is he back?
It could be me.
I was gonna say, are you sure it was me? It was me.
Probably, it might be my computer. I don't know. But anyway,
okay.
go back. Yeah.
Well, I was just saying maybe that's a sign that it's said Tony, I think is you. Okay. That's just probably a sign it's time for us to wrap it up anyway. But I don't even remember what was I talking about. You remember? That's sad.
I couldn't hear you. Yeah.
Don't use that as an excuse. You weren't listening, was
you? No, I couldn't hear because you were choppy. It's my internet. But hey, look, I'm off tomorrow and for the next 5 days. So hey, anybody want to jump on a Zoom or a StreamYard like this, or give me a call. I'm looking to get as many people in for $1 as I can. And hopefully you can understand it. Get your membership. You have a business and we can grow. I think Alabama is ready. We ready to have some millionaires here in Alabama, just like other states. And I just think we just got to get the right people.
Exactly. And by the right people, only limitation we putting on you is you got to be ready to go. Anything else, we don't care. You ready to go and you just got to be ready to work. I mean, we ain't limited by age, geography. He said Alabama, but shoot, you can be in Chicago, Tennessee, wherever you want to join. The link works for everybody.
It works for everybody. So hey, y'all use me. I'm gonna be on for the next 5 days. Y'all worry me. I don't care what time it is. Hey, I'll make time because I know I got to make myself accessible. So I got days off. So y'all hit me up and let's get this thing going.
Now, Tony, I think we need to do some kind of challenge or something. We got to do something to, make it worth the people while. People might want to I don't know. You the professor.
You know, look, I mean, the first me or you, whichever one of us get the 10. Let's say you get the 10 or I get the 10 first. That's $100. You want to put something on it? You game?
I'm sitting here thinking. Look, I'm thinking. I don't know if I like them odds. I'm competing with the hype man.
You might not want to try me. I'm pretty good. You might not want to try me.
The hype man, yeah. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared.
You sure?
Call me bone crusher. I
tell you what. Whichever one of us get to 10 new signups for, I don't care if you got them in for $1 or $99 or $9, whichever one get to 10 first today, starting today, will be 100 crisp dollar bill for the winner.
Virtual handshake. All right, it's on.
It's on.
Y'all heard that, right? I'm trying to get 10 people on my team.
Sign up with me. I need 10. Y'all sign up with me.
So I can whoop Tony Clopton butt.
I'm your guy. Y'all sign up. Hey, the 10 that sign up with me, I'm gonna take you out to dinner. Whoever sign up with me first, the first 10, I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna go have some drinks, some chicken wings, something like that. That's on me. So y'all go ahead and sign up. I'll be dropping my link on the bottom.
I do one better. The first 10 to sign up with me, I will cook you dinner. No, like,
hey, I ain't never seen her cook. Y'all don't want to do that. Don't do that.
I didn't keep a straight face. No, I ain't finna cook you, man.
Ain't never seen her cook nothing.
But yeah, okay, it's on. Now, Pandy, if you want to get in and get a piece of this, you're welcome to. 10 to win. Whoever get the 10 first, $100.
Hey, it's starting today now. I ain't talking about 2 days ago. I got about 3 or 4 folks. I'm talking about today. The date will be on the thing. Starting today.
So let me just go and tell y'all now. Be prepared to get sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me. Because I'm about to be in your face by this 95.
I need that 100, y'all. Hey, baby need Pampers and milk. If anybody out there, my little girl, she ain't got no Pampers on right now.
She's grown, y'all.
Washing Pampers. We re-washing Pampers, y'all. I would get her some milk, but we can't afford it, so she got to drink water. And she ain't got no socks on her feet.
Look, y'all, don't fall for the okie doke. Okay. Don't fall for the okie doke. But me, on the other hand, I really do need 10 people back because I ain't never had 10 before. Tony had 10. I ain't never had 10. But somebody help me get 10, please. Please.
Oh man. Don't beg. Don't look good on you begging.
Hey, what T-Boz and Chili and them said? I ain't too proud to say it. Ain't that what they said?
Yeah,
I'm willing to make the sacrifice so that my people, meaning anybody on my team, can grow financially. See, I need that prop on you to grow financially based on the knowledge and monetary gain that they will get from learning this business.
Okay.
So if you want to be on the team with the college graduate who didn't know nothing about money until she joined my econ. I got to pull out. You pulled out the pamper. You pulled out the pamper.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you pulled out the pamper. And you pulled out the dinner, taking them out to dinner. So yeah, let me flex my non-financial degree.
No little degree, I see you.
Okay. Right. But anyway, y'all, that's it for tonight. I might try to I don't know. I got to do something to get a leg up on Tony, y'all. Anybody who got any suggestions on things that I can do to make sure that I get to 10 before Tony gets to 10, y'all put it in the comments. Anybody who wants to start a business for 95 cents, whether I win or not, hit me up in the comments. Because all in all, we all about if I win, if Tony win, we all win.
I feel sorry for I feel sorry for you. You're gonna get a good thrashing. You know that, right? You know that.
Only because you put out 15 dang gone videos a day. You're gonna have me up in the lab scratching my head trying to do a darn TikTok video because you done already put out 5 to my 1.
I don't sleep. I'm going in. I need that 100. And you can cash at me. I'm not $90, $100. I need $102 because they're gonna take them fees. I need all my $102 need to be sent to my cash app. That's Tony.
I'm gonna get that. No cash app. You said a crispy $100 bill.
Okay, I do that.
Bro, I'm gonna need you to go to the bank.
I got you.
Yep, I'm gonna need you to go to the bank.
You sure right? Well, I don't have to. You can send me mine on Cash App. Say your little gas.
Okay, so everybody that's Team King, get with me. 95 cents. Get your business started. In the meantime of all this competition we got going, you're gonna get a business that's gonna enrich your life, help you create generational wealth. If you are willing to take this business and use it for what you're supposed to, and that's to learn how to be financially successful. So at the end of the day, that's the biggest prize to walk away with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take Tony $100 too, though. So yeah. So Tony, thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you motivating me to whoop your butt. Sometimes you just need motivation. Okay. So we're gonna keep y'all posted. We're gonna keep y'all posted on who get to their 10 first. And we'll be right back here Tuesday talking about the same damn thing. The same thing. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you're catching the replay, like, subscribe, share, and like we said the other night, if truly you feel like you don't want to waste 95 cents, which I don't understand, I'm gonna let that go. But if you know somebody else who is looking for a way to improve their finances, gain some financial education, become part of a team that's looking to get all that we got going in the background there, some dollars falling, then share this information with them. Because I understand everything ain't for everybody. But if you know somebody that it is for, share it with them. And we will see y'all on Tuesday. I got to get to work figuring out how I'm about to take Tony down. So if y'all don't see me, well, you're gonna see me on Facebook because that's how I'm gonna have to get him. I'm gonna have to out video him. That's what I'm gonna have to do. But anyway, we out of here. Let me let the thing go because if it's over an hour, I can't upload it on Instagram. So y'all, we'll see y'all next time.
Thank you for being a part of the conversation. Now, are you ready to start your home-based business? If your answer is yes, contact Tony or Melissa to get started today.